So let's talk about these 10 ways to break free from the thoughts of others. So today we're diving into a topic that most of us can relate to. Some of us do feel a bit insecure and shy to express ourselves in front of other people. Number one is to actually know your worth, and to know that your worth is not determined by other people's thoughts or ideas. Remember that somebody's thought of you has more to say about them than you. The second way you can stop caring about what other people think about you is actually to cultivate self-acceptance. Acknowledge your imperfections, acknowledge your mistakes, and be okay with it. Accept it as things that everybody goes through. Embracing who you are authentically allows you to build a certain inner strength that you need to have in order to stop caring so much about what other people think of you. Once you truly accept yourself, you will never reject yourself when somebody rejects you. You will never abandon yourself when somebody abandons you, because you love yourself. Now, this is truly the power of self-acceptance and self-love, because no matter what other people say, no matter what other people do, you will have your back. Once you accept yourself fully, the opinions of others really don't bother you at all. The third thing you can do is actually to focus on your goals. Redirect your energy towards your goals and aspirations. Shift your focus from seeking validation and what other people think of you to achieving your goals and actually accomplishing the things that you want to do in life. So shift your mentality from seeking approval into a personal development mentality. By concentrating on what truly matters to you, you can then get rid of all those other distractions, because honestly, it's not really serving you. The fourth thing you can do is actually surround yourself with supportive people, because supportive people actually don't have that mentality to judge you or to look down on you, because they understand that they are imperfect people as well, and they almost give compassion and self-acceptance and love towards you even when you do make mistakes. Ask yourself, what are you hiding from? What don't you want other people to think about you? What label are you afraid people are going to place on you? Really get down to the roots issue and what is it that you're running from. Challenge your negative thoughts and your limiting beliefs. Place them with positive thoughts. I suggest you adopt a empowering self-talk, because your self-talk is so important, and that little inner voice that is constantly checking up on you every second of every day is so important. To try and make that voice positive rather than negative is so valuable to stop caring about the thoughts about other people. Remember that you have the power to control your thoughts and your reality. So the sixth thing you can do is actually to practice self-compassion. Be more compassionate about yourself. There's nothing that you won't accomplish if you set your mind to it. And stop letting the thoughts of other people paralyze you or hold you back. See this is another way of you actually holding yourself back, because really, the spotlight is not on you. Other people have other things going on. They're not consumed in your world every day. So stop being so stuck in your ego. It's not about you. And if you really understand that other people are really thinking about themselves, you would not care what other people think about you, even if it's negative, even if it's positive, because you know that their thoughts of you only last a second in their brain and they're back to being consumed with themselves, because that's all people do. And stop criticizing yourself. Stop talking down on yourself, because actually what it's telling me is that you're talking down on yourself, and your self-talk and your inner voice is really what's wrong in this scenario. Because if you had a good inner voice and a good self-talk, you would automatically assume people think good things about you because your own self-talk is good. But if your own self-talk is negative, you think their talk is negative. So really, it's just a mirror. It's just a mirror reflecting back at you what you need to fix and heal. So the seventh thing you can do is actually to get out your comfort zone and actually get out your box. Realize that the world is so big. Like I said, there's so many people. People are consumed with so many things. So don't put your attention on other people. Put your attention on yourself and do things that you actually enjoy. Push yourself out of your comfort zone and take new risks. Embrace new challenges and experiences because they're so valuable. By doing so, you build that confidence in yourself. I think it's really valuable to get the opinions and thoughts of others, but to base your whole life and your own emotional stability on other people, that's really what you shouldn't do, because you will never feel safe and secure if you base your emotional stability on other people, because you can't put your stability in other people. People are not stable. People will not hold you the way you need to be held. Know what you're good at, know your strengths, know who you are, and if somebody criticizes you, you can look at it from a neutral perspective. You won't be so emotional when somebody criticizes you. You'll actually try and analyze it and look at it objectively and not be so emotional. You will really try and look at it from a logical point of view instead of being so emotional and reactive. So just learn to take good criticism, because if people are trying to make you better, you actually should be more grateful for that than anything else, because people are literally giving you their thoughts, their ideas, and ways on which they think you can improve. Take their advice, but disregard their advice when that advice is destructive to you. And you know it's destructive to you when your intuition doesn't sit right with it, when it's something that you can't really accomplish, or it's not who you are, or people just make you feel uncomfortable. That's when you shouldn't really take their advice. But if it's someone that you trust and they're actually trying to give you good criticism, listen to it. Don't be stubborn and a know-it-all. You have to differentiate good criticism and judgment, because judgment is just out there to just hate on you and just to make you feel beneath somebody else, and I don't think that's okay. Constructive criticism can be valuable, so don't be so afraid of it. Let other people tell you what they think. Doesn't define you. Doesn't mean now all your belief systems must change because of what they think. No. Have that security and stability in yourself. And the ninth thing you can do is actually to embrace empathy, because if you are actually empathetic, you would not have anything negative to say about yourself or about other people. You know that we are all imperfect, we all make mistakes, and that it's okay. We're just on this journey together to experience, to wake up every day, to do something new. That's all we were meant to do. And if you had empathy, you wouldn't be so focused on things that don't really matter. The 10th thing you can do is actually to focus on happiness and your gratitude, because if you remind yourself about what makes you happy and feel grateful and feel joyous, there's no room for you to think about why you suck, or why your hair looks awful, or why whatever you think. It's really, stop being so hard on yourself. It's really not that bad, and you're free if you just allow yourself to be free. It's just a thought. It's literally just you making that decision. All you have to do is literally just make the decision right now to stop caring. That's all it is. It's not, you don't have to do anything but that. Make the decision right now. I'm not going to care about what other people think about me. And if I do care, I'm not going to act on it. I'm not going to be reactive. I can feel it. I can feel the emotion in my body. I can feel the insecurity in my body, but I'm not going to react to it anymore. I'm not going to react to other people's opinions and let them control my life and my emotional state. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found something valuable. Thank you so much.